Hi everyone, my name is Miss Abby and I'm so excited to see you for another story time. As always, I brought my friend with me. It's Kitty Catacorn. Say hello. Hello, so good to see you. Hi. Today, Kitty Catacorn and I are going to share a really cool story with you. But first, I need to know if you're ready for a story. So, show me. Let's see. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, then show it with your body. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, then show it with your body. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. All right, last one. If you're ready for a story, sit down. If you're ready for a story, sit down. If you're ready for a story, then show it with your body. If you're ready for a story, sit down. Very good, great job. Awesome. So today we're going to read a story called Sylvia Finds a Way. It's by Stephanie Shaw. Let's get started. Sylvia pressed her tummy into the cool morning mud. She stretched her body from one end to the other, lifting her face to the rising sun. She breathed deeply. "I am a cobra," said Sylvia. But Sylvia was not a cobra. What is she? Yeah, she's a slug. Sylvia was a slug the size of your finger. Sylvia's friends galloped, hip-hopped, and flapped in circles. But that was not Sylvia's way. Sylvia practiced yoga. She bowed like a dog. She arched like a cat. She stretched like a camel. She quietly hummed to herself as she drank in the promise of a new day. As her tiny tentacles stretched skyward, she smelled something wonderful. "What a beautiful garden," whispered Sylvia. There was row after row of dew-soaked leaves, tender sprouts, and brilliant blossoms. Ooh, that's a cool garden. "It's just a dine and dash buffet," said Deer, "and I know just the way to get in. Bound, leap, and munch." Deer jumped into the vegetable beds. She ripped and tore at cabbage, pea pods, and sweet potato plants. A gardener arrived, shaking her broom. "Hey, get out, thief!" she yelled. Deer, boing, 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 bounced away. The next day, a higher fence surrounded the garden. "No worries," said Rabbit. "I know just the way to partake in that pretty patch. Dirt, wiggle, and crunch." Again, the gardener appeared. "Stop, you vandal!" she yelled. Rabbit narrowly escaped. Narrowly escaped means that Rabbit almost didn't get away, but Rabbit ran. The next day, wire was tacked onto the bottom of the fence. "I know a way to get into the garden," said Crow. "Fly, swoop, and peck." Again, the gardener came running. "Off with you, bandit!" she yelled. Crow took flight with nothing to show for his aerial antics. The next day, another gardener with outstretched arms stood guard in the garden. "I guess we won't be having any more peas," grumbled Deer. Or carrots, sniffled Rabbit. Or corn, cried Crow. Sylvia sat quietly and breathed deeply and thought carefully. After several minutes, she said, I have an idea. What will Sylvia do? Her friends watched as Sylvia moved slowly toward the garden. Don't go in, they shouted. You can't leap. You can't fly away. I know, said Sylvia, but I have my own way, and I'm going to try. Sylvia stretched. She scrunched. She stretched. Again until... she made it under the fence. It was nighttime when she finally reached a smooth patch of dirt beside the lettuce. By the light of a creamy moon, Sylvia closed her eyes and drew in a deep breath. Softly, she blew the breath out. She formed her best locust yoga position. Oh, so this is kind of a scrunch. Then she turned in careful loops and swirls, mindful of the beautiful bounty all around her. Bounty are these things that are in here. Bounty means something that you really, really want. She wants to eat all the vegetables. When she was finished, Sylvia left the garden without eating a thing. It took her until morning to get back to her friends. You didn't bring anything to eat, they complained. Your way isn't any better than ours. We'll see, said Sylvia. Ooh, what will happen? The next morning, the gardener studied the ground beside the lettuce beds. Well, look at that, she said. Can you see what Sylvia wrote? It's down here. It says, please. The gardener gathered a bouquet of some of the animals' favorite foods. She added some sweet squash and juicy tomatoes and laid them out where the animals were sure to find them. Once the gardener was gone, the friends settled in for a delicious feast. Sylvia, they agreed, you really do have a way with words. Sylvia said, please, and then they brought it out, and then look, she wrote, thank you. The end. Yeah, woo! If you liked the book, clap. Yay! That book was really fun. I really liked how Sylvia used her words to say please and thank you. And then she got what she wanted. That was so great. All right, so now Sylvia did a lot of moving in that book, and now I kind of want to do some moving. What about you? What do you think? Yeah, let's do some moving. So we're going to start off slow, like Sylvia, and then we're going to get faster and faster and faster and faster. So for this, you will need to stretch. Show me your stretch. It looks like this. And you will need to scrunch. Scrunch looks like this. So show me a stretch. Show me a scrunch. Very good, great job. So now let's sing. It's okay if you don't know the words at first. You can just start stretching and scrunching. Sing along when you're ready. The noble Sylvia wanted a way in. She stretched up and scrunched down, stretched and scrunched again. And when you're stretched, you're up. When you're scrunched, you're down. When you're only halfway stretched, you're neither stretched nor scrunched. All right, so let's try it again. Stretch and scrunch with me. The noble Sylvia wanted a way in. She stretched up and scrunched down, stretched and scrunched again. And when you're stretched, you're up. When you're scrunched, you're down. When you're only halfway stretched, you're neither stretched nor scrunched. All right, now let's go faster. Can you do it? Let's do it. The noble Sylvia wanted a way in. She stretched up and scrunched down, stretched and scrunched again. And when you're stretched, you're up. When you're scrunched, you're down. When you're only halfway stretched, you're neither stretched nor scrunched. Faster! The noble Sylvia wanted a way in. She stretched up and scrunched down, stretched and scrunched again. And when you're stretched, you're up. When you're scrunched, you're down. When you're only halfway stretched, you're neither stretched nor scrunched. Okay, let's try it one more time. Let's go really, really fast. The noble Sylvia wanted a way in. She stretched up and scrunched down, stretched and scrunched again. And when you stretched her up, when you scrunched her down, when you're only halfway stretched, you neither stretch nor scrunch. Oh my goodness. Oh. That was really fun. Great job, everybody. Woo. Oh, I could see you stretching. I could see you scrunching. Oh my. Well, we had such a good time today. We got to talk about Sylvia. We got to talk about stretching and scrunching, moving, saying please and thank you. We just had a great time. Now it's time to say goodbye. Let's sing. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye. See you soon. We had so much fun today, but it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time.